So we are here a little bit sooner than I thought we would be, but today we're here for the Dune Part 2 movie reaction.
Yes.
Now, before we get started, like usual, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. But this is our reaction to Dune Part 2. Last month, we did record a video where we did a reaction to Dune Part 1, and you can go back and watch that one. Obviously, if you're here for Part 2, you missed Part 1, go and watch Part 1. In that intro, kind of laid out our history with Dune. This is Alex's first introduction to Dune. He watched the movie last month, and now he's here for Part 2. I've seen Part 2 in theaters. I have a review for this movie on the channel. You can check that out along with this reaction if you want. But yeah, this is your first time watching Dune Part 2. After watching Part 1 last month, you got so into Dune that you ordered a
book.
The Dune book, yeah. When I did the Dune book, I audiobooked it. So this is what an actual book looks like. There's no headphone jack here too.
No, I don't think you can plug anything.
This is what actual words look like. Oh, hold on. It said drum sand.
I mean, spoiler, dude.
Jessica hissed.
This is Jessica.
So yeah, Alex got the Dune book. That's how much he was inspired by the first movie. Once again, just a quick recap. Already seen the movie. His first time seeing the movie. We enjoyed Part 1. I enjoyed Part 1 more the second time.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. I really did. And I'm glad I didn't have to wait.
No, not too
years.
long. Not too long, yeah.
How long was it between?
So, first one came out in 2021, and then the second one came out in 2024. It was supposed to come out in 2023, but then the strikes happened, and it kept on getting delayed. And yeah.
Well, yeah, glad I don't have to wait that long. So.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into Dune Part 2. Again, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You remember how the last movie ended?
I do.
Right.
He's one of the gang. And his dad is dead.
Yeah, we're about to pick up right where we left off.
Him and Mommy and Bay.
The battle for Arrakis took everyone by surprise. There were no witnesses. By morning, the Atreides were no more.
Jeez. That's so many bodies.
And the Emperor said...
Emperor?
The Emperor.
We didn't meet him at all last movie.
No, we did not.
Since that night, my father has not been the same. Nor have I.
Is that Florence?
That is Florence. Florence Pugh.
But my father's always been guided by the calculus of power. This would not...
What?
This guy.
But the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
So beautiful.
Is that an eclipse?
Dude, the eclipse the other day, yeah. The eclipse followed by a double rainbow.
I missed the double rainbow.
Did you actually? Damn.
I'm afraid I won't have enough time to fix things before you're coming.
That is legit what the eclipse looked like the other day, though.
Speaks bird.
I don't know how to do that. How you do that? I can't even whistle. Can you whistle? Like,
not loud.
Okay. No, I can do that.
Just normal whistle. Interesting looking ship.
You know how we do on Arrakis.
Didn't they say stay there?
Yeah, but they're the Atreides. They do whatever they want. Also just left a trail of footsteps.
Yeah. It's a little ominous. They come over and there's just a dead body there.
What gave them away? Dude, that's so cool.
That was cool. They got hats.
Bro brought out the sniper rifle. None of that. Thank you very much.
Nice. This only happens every once in a long time. It's a special moment.
Don't look at it, though.
Nice.
Ooh. There's so many of them just dropping. Let's go, Ma. Oof.
Never stand with your back towards the open. How many times do I have to tell you that?
It's like the open is everywhere. No.
He's in the middle of the sand.
Fluids, you know.
Filthy water. It's full of chemicals, but good enough for cooling systems. Don't let it out.
Keep that water inside.
Don't let it out! How high color.
Free water, who wants it?
No, put it back in.
Relax.
Turning into a raisin.
Free food.
Yo.
No. I'll do it.
It's the least you can do for this guy, right?
I don't know if there's anything that would make up for that, but
That's the only half of it.
As you may recall, the South is uninhabitable, my lord.
these guys suck.
You know what I mean? They're not great.
I mean, the guy that was talking to him seemed pretty chill.
Yeah, I would grab a beer with that guy. With that, you know? You know what? It just hit me. You know what this kind of reminds me of? And we were doing this a lot in the last video, making Star Wars comparisons. Remember in episode 1 or 4, I guess, when the little Jawas, they were making like noises too.
He said
I got that. Thanks.
Stick.
I'm gonna be a Fremen for Halloween. I think is that cultural appropriation? Maybe.
I don't know if that's a great idea.
I'm gonna be a Fremen for Halloween. I'm getting a still suit.
Jamis.
They are not happy with him.
Meow Dabib?
Now Dabib.
Dirashi. Divarajo. Etimi.
It's huge. It's very interesting to see how like his presence is like splitting them.
Some of them already think I'm their messiah. Others, false prophet.
Civil War.
your father didn't believe in revenge.
Hell, I do.
Dad.
Oscar cameo.
He got paid for that. This is why they brought him back.
Hmm?
They brought him back for the water.
You think he got paid for this?
You gotta lay here and we're gonna smush some stuff on your face.
I mean, literally with these people, like, nothing goes to waste with them. All this water is so important.
I mean, this is gross.
And pour that shit out.
I mean, this is like their most prized possession right here. The gold mine.
The Lisan al Gaib will change the face of Arrakis. He will bring back the trees. He will bring back a green paradise.
So many souls.
It's all from dead people?
Yep. That's like sacred water.
That's not like the main well.
No, they don't drink that.
The mother of the Lisan al Gaib will be a Reverend Mother. Our Reverend Mother is dying.
What if I would refuse?
Then he's not Lisan al Gaib. What else is left to do then but to return your water to the well?
I like that delivery.
So I'll be given centuries of pain and sorrow.
Is it dangerous?
It's lethal for men.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quite literally, it's lethal for men. Because like the whole Bene Gesserit thing is just women, right?
Yeah, why though?
It's just kind of how it's set up. The lore of it. Remember, she's like Bene Gesserit. They're like part of this religious cult.
Yeah.
That first started this whole prophecy.
You don't believe in all this?
No, we don't. These are all Southern beliefs.
Southern beliefs?
Southern tribes believe a Messiah will come to deliver us from evil.
You want to control people? You tell them a Messiah will come. Then they'll wait.
Nice. Yeah.
Zendaya spitting. She's spitting.
We must pray.
I don't know how much you know, but like a lot of the Fremen religion is taken from Islam.
I'm seeing that.
What'll happen to my mother?
So, Paki,
Ekkeri egeba. Gasuvi fed.
It's a weird looking thing, isn't it?
You could say that. So is that thing.
What is it?
This is how the boys pour tequila down my throat.
Oh.
Nezi Hajega, Giftak. Let me fight beside you. That's all I'm asking.
The guy is niet teken about Koenigs dokum. De Dainese, de Koorlijk en Nijnuk.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, this thing's a comedy now.
I see that. And baby's gotta be dead, right?
How is she?
Actually, quite the opposite.
The baby's the chosen one.
She believes in you.
The baby?
Yeah.
Only one step remains. You must do what I did. You must drink the water of life.
Mom? You are terrifying me.
He just kind of looks at her and goes, "Kinda cuckoo."
So here is a tent and enough food. I want you to cross that small erg and come back. Desert spirits. They whisper at night.
He's trolling now.
But it's
Got him.
Don't listen to them. Huh?
So do they exist or no, buddy?
You sandwalk like a drunk lizard.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, well, you're not even in worm territory yet.
He was kind of doing that for no reason.
How do they know?
Bro, you gotta be one of the Fremen, bro.
They're like, there's like rocks and stuff.
It's for them to know and for you to not know.
Now that's interesting because in the film books I've studied, the anthropologists say in order to properly sandwalk, you actually have to.
Nerd.
No.
This douche. Are they dancing?
Yeah.
Is this cheating though?
What do you mean?
He's supposed to do this on his own, I guess.
That is true. That's a good
Strange.
question. My boy's not listening to shit. He's locked in.
Just staring.
You're looking at me like that.
Kind of creepy, dude.
No. It's romantic. It's a little bit better than the Anakin stares that he was throwing at
Oh,
Padme
God.
back in the day.
We must convert the non-believers one by one.
So she's off the rails.
The ones who fear us.
Okay, Ma.
They have arrived, apparently.
I just like how I was just so in love with the world, with
Yeah.
the tech, and how like carefully they try to
I
show
like
you
those ships.
everything.
The ships. What are those things in the ground?
Just helps it move. And I think it's also potentially mind spice. Nice.
Oh. This isn't
Oof.
fair.
Dude, you gotta crawl before you get crushed by the other side. Yep.
So we're really like skipping around here, huh? They're not in the middle of him crossing that thing anymore.
No, no, they're not.
Reload!
That's one of my favorite parts of this movie. Is when she makes that guy eat the rocket.
But triggering. On my signal. Be ready.
Using himself as bait.
Go!
How fast are you? Nice. Hello. Dude, what an incredible shot that is.
That's crazy. She's just giggling.
Big Fremen win. Big Fremen win. Big dub. This guy.
We can stop them together. Bury them in the sand where they belong.
Team
So
up.
that this planet can be yours once more.
Further north you go, the more likely it is you die.
Hinadrui uzulatha. Shiruk fafa.
Qasdaha fidaykin.
I see strength in you. Usahim Uzla. Gericha Jubrai Beachlek shall be known among us as Usul.
Usul.
The small desert mouse again.
Muad'Dib.
Muad'Dib.
No. Muad'Dib creates his own what?
Meow
Mal Dabib.
Dabib.
You guys want to know what we're talking about? After I saw this movie in theaters, I made my like gamer tag Muad'Dib, and every single time we hop onto game, somebody mispronounces it worse and worse. So now it's just a meme in our friend group of pronouncing it as Muad'Dib.
What are you doing, dude?
Father, I am Atreides no more. Let me pocket that real quick.
Look, right there, Spice. Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low.
So are you, babe?
Sometimes it rains for weeks in Caladan. Where you see sand here, imagine water.
He was on like an ocean, a lot of oceans on this planet. It was
Yeah.
like Earth. It's like
Yeah.
Earth, right?
Yeah.
It's called swimming.
I don't believe you, Usul.
Kind of funny that she doesn't even know what swimming is.
Your blood comes from dukes and great houses. We don't have that here. Here, we're equal. Men and women alike.
Is Stogar like the leader of this group?
Kind of, but like she said, they don't really have a leader. They all kind of go together. But you do also need somebody who's wise, you know? He's like an elder, you know?
Maybe you could be Fremen.
Nice.
Nice, but this soundtrack by Hans Zimmer too is fucking amazing.
I mean, their guns are just insane.
Look at them going on kilo missions together now.
All the weapons they have are insane, bro.
Yeah. She's showing him the planet. She's like, this is desert, and this is more desert. You saw his eyes are turning more blue.
I didn't.
Because he's spending more time with them. He keeps consuming more spice.
Tell me, what was it about?
What's his mom been up
It's
to?
clear,
Recruiting people.
and I'm following someone. And it triggers a holy war.
The Holy War.
Millions and millions of people starving to death because of me.
You've been exposed to spice for a long time. It can create weird dreams.
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Ulu decides today if you become Fremen. Or if you die.
Or he died. He got great deliveries. Dude. So they all know they're banging or what?
Yeah, I think they all know, yeah. Here we go. The slowest walk up ever.
I mean, that's a steep hill, bro. What if it comes from the other side of the hill? No,
Cute.
that's not worm territory.
No. He knows where it's coming from.
That's the biggest one they've ever seen.
Rishi, Subakisanai.
My bro's locked in.
You just gotta use the force, do a couple flips or something.
Damn. That has to be so terrifying. Got it. Dude, the way they did this is so fucking cool. Come on. There you go.
Just getting blasted, dude.
But it's so cool. Look at it.
You just throw it? Oh my god.
There you go.
Why? So he has to like get to the front, I guess?
Just a better
No?
grip. I got goosebumps.
How's he get off?
Okay, so that is the biggest question that you will never get the answer to.
The worm just knows to keep going back and forth so everyone can see.
So you saw how he got on. Yeah. Somebody in the comments is about to write a whole essay about how they read somewhere where that is not going to tell you as well.
Are they all bowing? Okay.
Now they all believe.
Dude, she does not believe, though.
No, she doesn't fuck with that.
So she's not going to like him because of that.
Hmm?
She's not going to like him because of that. Like, what if the worm decides just to dig down?
Well, that's the thing. So the way you operate it is you pick up its scales, and it doesn't want sand to get in its scales. So it yeah.
Explains that.
It controls, yeah.
I knew it.
Spread the word that my son is the guy.
Yeah, this is not good.
Sex scene.
As long as I breathe.
How much water do you think they're wasting here?
Wait, in multiple ways.
Yes.
I worship you now. Yet we have a Bene Gesserit among us, fanning the flames of your legend, saying you're the one.
Yo, go tell your mom to relax.
You're one of these, dude.
What is she saying now?
She says you're blinded by love, and she reminds you that you must.
Is the
reserve
baby
your
actually
mind for the next
talking?
teacher.
Actually? It is. It's not just her, like,
No.
Why you don't believe in who you are?
I do believe. I believe I matter to these people.
This baby's got to come out like Boss Baby. It's gonna be like an adult. It's gonna be like an adult.
Boss baby, what a reference.
I mean, it's an adult baby. Like,
What your people did to this world is heartbreaking.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
everyone heard that. Or they better ride the worm all the way there.
To the south, yeah.
Wait, really? Ew.
Alright, Ma. So she drank the water of life, right? Which gave her all the memories and feelings of all the other Reverend Mothers, like she said. But because she was pregnant, the baby also absorbed that. So that's how the baby is like super duper smart. Who was leading him to the south in his dream?
He's got to stop her.
It's his ma. How did they get her on? And how are they gonna get her off?
They can't like tame the worms, right? Like
No.
I mean, I thought it was just an establishing shot.
What he dies!
That's not how you pronounce it, buddy.
I'm just happy you now know how it's actually pronounced.
They all look the same because they're all bald.
Yeah. Also, they're like sunk in their suits.
I know,
looking
it's
kinda
just
goofy.
bald head.
Bro, keep the water in.
Why did that guy throw up though?
Probably.
It's a rough ride.
Yeah, maybe he's scared of flying. I don't know.
I've lost them.
You're about to lose your life.
Strike!
Yes, my lord.
Yo. That's crazy. He says you look scary though. Underneath there's a bunch of bald babies thrown up. Oh, maybe it's like to show like they're human still, you know? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, this guy's constantly walking around afraid and trying to act tough.
Yeah. Discipline.
That's you on Siege.
Yo.
And he's going.
Don't put me out there like that, bro. Yo. They look so scary. They look so scary coming out of this ship, like in their big
And
line,
now
the
they're
whole
running.
army, and now like
Now
yeah.
Paul is the one looking scary. Goodbye.
Wow. Wait, who's this? Who's this
I'm a
actor?
prophet.
Christopher Walken.
It's not the first time.
What was he in that I saw recently?
Severance in the gay couple.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the most recent thing that I think you would know.
If this Muad'Dib is a religious figure, you can't use direct force. Repression only makes a religion flourish.
Oh, by the way, they don't know that it's Paul. They just know it's Muad'Dib.
Let the conflict on Arrakis turn into war. You then bring peace. As a savior.
And should the great houses learn that your father was behind the liquidation of the Atreides, your father will face war and lose the throne.
Womp womp.
The Baron's youngest nephew, Fade Rotha Harkonnen, will inherit Arrakis.
He's psychotic.
That's irrelevant. The question is...
Have we met him yet?
Can we control him?
You're about to. Find out.
Come along.
Can they control Fade Rotha?
It's Jack.
Yes.
And bald.
Like all of them.
All the women are bald too.
Yes, they are.
You like some fresh meats, my darlings? Lungs, a liver. What would you like?
The Baron Fade Rotha.
Fade is on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. Does this thing work?
So unnerved by everything that has to do with these people.
No drug for you today, Atreides.
You were about to be treated to the sickest sequence in this movie.
It's a loud movie. Hold on. So the guy who was when he was testing the blades, he killed those girls.
Yeah.
And the other girls were gonna eat those girls. He was like, "What do you want today?"
Maybe. I don't think so.
These fights are all for show. But we'll get a good look at him.
Who is this?
She's another sister of the Bene Gesserit. Here comes Fade. The black and white on this is so sick. Look at those fireworks.
I mean, they're crippled.
That's the point.
Bug is walking straight. You should cancel the fight.
Don't spoil my nephew's birthday.
They said no drugs today for this guy, remember?
Yeah. There you go. There's one. There's two.
A challenge.
Happy birthday, dear nephew.
Face a guy who's not drugged for once.
Why do they not stop the fight? Plans within plans.
He wants them to die, huh? He wants to actually test him?
Yeah. Just wants him to actually, like, yeah. Those are just, like, weird guards. Make sure the fight goes well. I did say they were weird.
You did say.
I did say they were weird.
Yeah, I mean, why are they clicking too? Are they not humans? Like,
back the fuck up. He's mine.
Floodwater Atreides.
So that is Fade Rotha.
He's impressive indeed.
is he though? He just struggled to be a guy who's been in prison.
Yeah, you can look at it that way. Yeah, you can look at it that way.
Or like the Atreides are like insane fighters or something.
They are, yeah.
I have another gift for you. A bigger one. Arrakis.
Oh, thank God.
No, you don't even need to explain to me. I got it.
Claim Arrakis' fate. Free the spies. I'll make you emperor.
Man is locked in, huh?
He does look locked in.
The emperor helped me destroy the Atreides. He lent his own army to the cause. A serious crime.
Just could throw him under the bus. So what's really cool is Austin Butler plays Fade Rotha, and he said for his voice for the character, he mimicked Stellan Skarsgård's voice, who plays his uncle. So they sound very similar.
You're not allowed in this section. How did you get past the guards?
The gods? You're not taking part in your own celebrations.
Why does she sound like a robot?
Betty Chestrid, you
So
know.
she was in the first movie?
No.
What that? Okay, then where do I know her from?
You've seen this actress probably in other stuff.
Dreamed about you last night.
A pleasant dream, I hope.
Don't mock me, woman.
I wouldn't dare. Something wrong?
I don't recognize this place.
To my room.
Birthday gift, come on.
Put your right hand in the box.
No.
Just controlling him.
Paul was the first one.
Oh. I don't know if Paul was the first one.
He loves pain.
Can he be redeemed?
He can be controlled. He's sexually vulnerable.
Why are you doing like that?
The bloodline is secured. A female, as you requested.
Got one in her.
Wait, what?
Desire and humiliation. Those are his levers.
They were like, how do we control him? Yeah, by horniness.
Rid me of this Fremen demon.
You did that with your uncle?
Yo, what?
You and your uncle be doing that, or what? So the black and white sequences are not just there to be black and white. It's actually the sun of this planet is making it look like that.
Yeah. I mean, just gross planet, gross people.
Just dissing them entirely.
They're all bald. Nothing against bald people, but like, cut that.
Still suit is full of piss. My head. Morons, another world. Another land.
Thanos.
Why is he here?
Because he stayed on this planet after the siege.
He was in the first movie.
Yes, he was.
Dude, there's all these actors that I've seen before, but I don't know if they're in this movie, the first one, or...
One of the complaints that I had about the first movie is his character. We see him at the end, like when they first attack the Atreides, like when they kill his dad. He was part of like the army that like fought back during that whole sequence. And then he disappeared into the smoke.
I remember that, yeah.
And then we never saw him again.
It's a magnet?
Yep. Look at that mine. Oh,
that's crazy.
It's a good shot.
They're mines.
Don't run! Fight!
Oh, save me.
Alex, who do you think is doing this?
Yo. It just happens to be him.
I recognize your footsteps.
Yo.
Oh, man.
That's crazy. Don't kill him. Oh.
Nope. Just a takedown.
Young pup! Since Muad'Dib's been driving Raban crazy, the smuggling business has been quite profits.
It's me.
Duncan said there were millions of them.
In the deep south. Yes.
Well, what are you waiting for? With thousands of these guys, you could take control of the entire planet. It's your father's dream. What are you afraid of?
Hey.
That's not the plan.
Spice opened my mind, Gurney. I can foresee things. If I go south, all my visions lead to horror.
Did she hear what they're saying? Or?
Yeah. Going south? Bad. Staying north? Good.
Your path leads to war. You know that. What will you do when you feel its breath upon your neck?
Like, are any of these lines taken out of the book?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember the specific conversation though, but yeah.
I know where your father hid the family atomics.
The nukes?
The nukes.
Serious?
Every house possesses an atomic arsenal. He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
So you can control it and not us.
No matter what I do, you still don't trust me.
Because you're a foreigner. Make your friend.
I just love Chani's perspective this entire movie.
My allegiance is to you. To the Fremen. I'm doing this for all of us.
My allegiance is with the Republic.
This guy, man.
What's it for? Obi-Wan?
Yeah, he just they yell at each other. From my perspective, the Jedi are evil.
right under everybody's noses.
Enough to blow up the whole planet.
Well, why would you say that?
I mean, yeah.
It's a figure of speech. You know what I mean.
No.
No, not at all.
The 92 original Atreides family's atomic warheads.
Fucking hell.
And that is power.
That's scary.
She doesn't want to hear that.
No, not at all.
Look at this guy.
Imperial Diary, year 10,191.
It's a cool diary.
It's like Star Wars. Like the tech is so advanced and so not. At the same
Yes.
time.
A new Reverend Mother from the north, spreading word of the imminent arrival of the Lisan al-Gaib.
She's doing too much.
Iskifta chaya and sagasa. Quiet.
Gross.
Is that a popcorn bucket?
Damn it. You beat me to it.
Or she's about to drown it.
She better do something to it.
Oh. That's what she drank, dude?
The water of life, dude. Well, that's what they said. She's drinking warm piss.
Yeah.
They weren't lying about that.
Why is it blue?
Going to visit your temple, and he may want you to perform the rites.
Reverend Mother, it is forbidden.
Let him try.
Are we talking about Paul here?
We are talking about Paul. Because, you know, the chosen one and stuff. Nukes, you know? Nukes.
What the hell?
She's setting him off. Johnny! Bro, she was like, she didn't like that, like the power that comes with them, so she just sets them all off.
I mean, that would just destroy the planet.
Oh.
This is what's actually going on. Not the sacred water.
Prepare my troops.
My lord, I would recommend you stay inside. There's...
Dude.
Bring his body to my...
How many people do they kill like this?
Darlings are hungry.
Yeah, I
There's
told
no
you,
food
dude,
for
they
them on
eat
the flight.
people.
I guess. Yeah.
Kiss my feet, brother.
Eviscerator!
You humiliated our family. You humiliated me.
Fished him around.
They're not all dead, you know? So.
No, but it took a big hit here.
Must attend.
You must go south. Just forcing this bro to go south.
We need the Lisan al-Gaib to lead our people.
You know what I think of all that, Stonegard?
I don't care what you believe. I believe.
Really forcing that shit on him, huh?
But his dreams are not always accurate, you know?
I didn't see it coming.
He sees multiple possibilities, yes.
Hey, too.
Nobody stays but me.
Paul.
That's an order! Gurney Halleck, go south! Protect my mother.
You don't want to protect your mother anymore.
He's afraid of the fundamentalists. And he should be.
The fundamentalists?
The religious people.
His mom.
Because they're like hella religious down south.
Talk to me, Thomas.
His friend.
Yep.
I told you, bro.
Asking for his bestie's help.
I told you they were friends.
To drink the water of life. And you will see everything.
Do it. Take the shot, Paul.
You need to see.
You must drink the water of life.
If I go south, I might lose you.
You will never lose me.
Dude.
Paul Atreides.
Stop wasting that water. We just lost our sacred pool.
Go across the storms with you. Go south. Bring your people to safety.
We're going south.
And then I will do what must be done.
What do you mean by that?
I love her reaction.
She's been doing that the whole movie.
She's been great. Like, there's Stilgard who's just dick riding him, and she's just kind of like, bro, I like you for who you are, as long as you just kind of stay who you are.
Yeah.
Send this message to the Baron. The North is liberated and secured. Harvest spice at will. Only pleasure remains.
That's a rough way to go. Flamethrower to the face. Woo, look at that.
happens when your arms get tired?
You just switch. Take this. I'm here.
Oh, that looks ominous.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh, she's short.
She is short.
I didn't realize that.
Just see multiple lives.
Old people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's a trailer shot. At the ocean?
It's water.
I thought he was about to walk up and there's gonna be like an army out there waiting for him.
Oh.
And he'd be like, do the knife thing.
Trailer
We're not
shot.
there. That's for later in the movie. That's later on.
I know you've been waiting for that shot ever since part 1.
I'm ready. It's gonna happen. At the end of this. That's gonna be the last shot in the movie. I know it.
For what is to come,
Hey, sis.
you'll now learn the truth about our family.
That's his baby sister?
Yep.
She's about to come out like that or what?
Don't worry.
What happened? What happened?
He drank the special juice.
Not that. Why would he do that? Why would you
Did this to your own son? You do it! Fix it yourself.
Johnny, you might not believe in the prophecy, but you're a part of it.
Why would you do this?
Do it.
So unethical to use the voice. Desert Spring Tears.
Is she gonna die? Oh, she's not.
She's gonna mix it up a little. Put some of her tears in there.
It's not gonna be him, dude. Like, does he even like know who she is? Like,
Thanks to you.
nice.
Understandable.
So many futures they prevail. But I do see a way.
He's Doctor Strange.
I saw our bloodline, Mother. You are the daughter of Baron Vladimir Harkonnen. Did my father know?
I didn't know myself until I took the worm's poison.
So, as you can see,
By being Harkonnens.
shaves head.
Dude, what am I looking at?
The visuals! Look at that! This movie has too much sauce. Now look at this shot, ready? Just wait. Look at that! Now that's people right there. Does he remind you of anybody?
A wee bit.
Huh?
A little bit. Yeah. Even worse because he has people worshiping him.
This prophecy is how they enslave us! How they dominate!
You'll get yourself in trouble. Rabban Harkonnen himself killed my family. He gave me this scar to remember him by. This is all of my business.
He's really got beef with Dave Bautista.
Why are you walking like that, man?
He's got a little swagger in his step now.
A little bit. Dude.
I'm pointing the way!
Oh boy.
Unala sot undao fixihi nefribit kumuni!
Timothée is killing it right now.
Kakari Hurai Jahaish.
Really leaning into it, huh?
Isnata Jahash. Shiho Chausich.
I mean, he seems a little confident about it, you know.
O erle Chausi Jura Abzir Sihi Sakure tu Femni. Dune.
Is that okay? Bikasha Kirazulhu! He ansadaha! Chibihu Clash!
Just airing everybody's dirty laundry out.
This is my father's ducal signet. I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis!
Oh god. This movie goes hard. Mission accomplished is what his mom is thinking right now. He did the thing.
Did you counsel my father to exterminate the Atreides?
Of course I did. The Kwisatz Haderach is a form of power that our world has not yet seen. The ultimate power. But there is one way your family can remain in power, and through you, the continuation of our stewardship.
One way.
Paul didn't have a choice, John.
I won't be fighting for him. I'm fighting for my people.
You tell her. You tell her.
Is this? That's Star?
It's the Emperor arriving.
Oh, it actually is.
You took the bait.
Remember, I need the Emperor alive.
Adam Rishia Santa.
Adam Rishia Santa.
Long live the fighters.
So that blue headband she wears. Just her thing.
What are her personality? You know.
She's the only one that wears any color.
I will tell you, this version of Chani is so much better than the version in the book.
Really?
Yeah.
Baron
He's got a crazy posture.
investigated the south regions of Arrakis.
While the entire region is uninhabitable, it's well known, Your Majesty.
This guy doesn't know anything about this planet.
I swear to you I wasn't aware of any of this.
It's interesting because I just remembered from part one, the Sardaukar were very different. I don't know if you remember, but if you go back, they were talking differently. Like, they weren't using English. Stilguard's ready.
Yo. He's gonna do the thing.
Oh, they got the Atreides thing. Here we go, Alex.
The
Here we
trailer
go.
shot.
Trailer shot.
Those nukes?
Yes. Oh my god, what a shot. This movie's gorgeous.
What did they just nuke?
That mountain behind them. Because remember, they don't want to kill the Emperor.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Why do they want the Emperor alive?
It's all part of Paul's plan. Remember, Paul
I mean,
has
it
seen
would just would have been, you would have saved a lot of lives if you just knew.
Paul has seen the future.
Also, an interesting nuke. I guess they're just like big missiles, they're not like our nukes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you launch all of them, you saw how many there were.
Yo, the worms.
Imagine looking at that.
Yeah.
So sick. But wait, there's more.
So, like, they kind of tame the worms.
Kind of, I guess.
It's not explained.
Like, this is cinema. You know what I mean?
It's like Anakin leading the clones into the Jedi Temple, bro. They're about to slaughter some children.
Woo! Full speed ahead, let's get it. This is so fucking sick.
She's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, she got the blue, so we know it's her.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Remember in the vision it was him doing this in the first movie?
What?
Remember he had a vision that he was doing this in the first movie?
Doing what? Killing all of
That
them? She was
that
just
battle
doing?
sequence.
Oh, really? Same exact sequence?
Yeah.
Really?
He was wearing like a gold thing, and then
They
the
shot
helmet
him twice?
opened, and it was him. And they're dead.
He's here for the throne.
Grandfather.
Nice. Revenge.
How old is this guy? No, it's not that old. Pretty old. He's pretty old.
You die like an animal.
This sounds like Star Wars music.
Does
It literally sounds
Really?
like when he goes and kills the children.
The lighting in this, beautiful.
It's crazy.
I mean, they promised that part 2 was gonna go even harder.
I love that they fight with swords, dude. I love they fight with swords instead of just shooting each other.
Yes. Yes, that is so much better.
I forgot about the shields.
Yeah.
They don't really do anything anyway, so.
Don't say that, because every comment on the last video was people writing essays and explaining to us how the shield works. Listen, we understood how the shields works. It's just, it feels a little inconsistent. Here we go.
Like, it seems like they're not.
Yes.
Like, oh, yo, he's here for revenge.
Look who's back from the dead.
Are they gonna whip me to death? Got you.
I mean, that was super easy.
Glad we done that.
For my Duke and my friends.
Cool. Easy.
Wow, look at that. Beginning of the movie, they were burning them.
Look at that. What a parallel. I actually do like they point that out. I didn't clock that the first time.
Oh.
And that's all the Baron is now.
Hey, it's out there in the desert.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see this guy sit on the throne, dude. I'm so interested to see how this goes.
I will love you as long as I breathe.
I don't know if she will love him.
I am Paul Atreides, son of Leto Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Send a warning to all ships. If the Great House is attacked, our atomics will obliterate all spice fields.
Consider what you're about to do, Paul Atreides.
Silence!
I don't know. Put her in her place.
She's an abomination.
Yes. Yeah, but he's not supposed to have that because he's a boy.
I'll take the hand of your daughter. She will remain safe, and we will rule together over the Empire.
Oh, he just told her, though, that he loves her.
You have to answer for my father.
Your father was a weak man.
She's trying to get him to kill him.
Those are fighting words, bro.
Stand or choose your champion.
I need a blade.
Except mine.
Bro. I will love you as long as I breathe.
And then goes to another girl, be like, yo, we're getting married.
I'm happy to finally meet you, cousin.
Cousin? Is that right? You wouldn't be the first relative I've killed.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Love that.
Yo.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
I like how he just found that cool. Just repeated it. No music on this is brilliant.
This is insane. Use a voice.
No. That's cheating. That's cheating. Come on.
She's your pet?
Wow. Oh.
Of course he got.
You fought well, Atreides.
Yo, he said that again too.
Yeah, so I just on the second watch I just realized
So
that he
many
said that
parallels,
twice.
dude. Yo, get this guy bandaged.
Listen, Al-Gaib. Yo, you know what that means, Emperor?
Your daughter's got taken, bro.
I mean, he's about to lose his life too.
You stabbed it there. Oh, the second night. Yeah.
He had to bring him closer.
Yeah.
Stab him.
He could switch him out.
So it's,
and now he's gotten stabbed twice.
I like that she actually looks worried here for him, even though she's been mad at him for quite a while.
Dude, she still loves him.
Yes.
And he's bleeding out. So someone call an ambulance.
Nah. He'll be alright. He'll be alright.
Bro, what?
Bear my father now, and I will be your willing bride. The throne will be yours.
Kiss it.
Oh.
It's crazy because he tried to kill this house. Now he has to kiss their ring.
Don't do it.
No, she's out. Got enough.
They refuse to honor your ascendancy.
Well,
We await your orders. Is Al-Gaib?
let's go back to fighting.
He's bleeding out.
He's fine.
He's been stabbed twice.
Lead them to paradise.
Lead them to paradise is a crazy thing to say. I think he means paradise.
Holy war begins.
Why though?
Because they refuse to, listen. It's a real tragic ending for her in this movie. Like, she really just lost all her people to him.
Tears? No.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're there. So, that was Dune Part 2. What a film. Just, what a film. Jesus Christ. And like, second time watching it, I'm just thinking, like, how is this movie... What other movie this year is going to top this movie for movie of the year? Like, I don't know, man. Thoughts? Questions? Opinions?
That was really good. So okay, so she's gonna come back, right? Like she's got one more movie in her contract.
Actually, as we talk right now, Dune Messiah, the third movie, has been greenlit officially.
Or called 3?
It's going to be called Dune Messiah because
it lines with the book. So
Dune
this
Messiah.
The first 2 movies is what's in that.
It's that whole book.
Yeah,
that is done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Paul is the Lisan al Gaib. He's now the Emperor. Also, he sees many futures, and
he's not really the Emperor.
He put down the Emperor. Oh, that is true. The other houses did kind of disagree with him on that.
You gotta be accepted. You're not a king in this.
Which, I mean, what do you think he's about to do? He's about to force them to accept him.
He's gonna try, at least. Right?
What did you think about Paul's journey through these 2 movies? What did you think about his arc?
I want to say it was sad. He kind of was showing signs the entire time that, like, he's that kind of person, you know?
The prophecy.
Like, okay, obviously, it was going to happen. Like, we all knew it was going to happen. But, like, yeah, I feel like he was not acting humble, ever. So, like, it's hard to feel, like, bad. Like, I feel bad for Chani.
Yes.
But, like, it seems like he doesn't care. Like, does he care? Like,
he
cares about. Okay, well, obviously he cares about being a ruler more than he does about her, even though he's so.
Well, that's the thing, right? He said that he saw all these possibilities, and this was the one possibility where he could see an outcome.
For what?
For a better future.
For what? The planet? For the people?
For the planet, for the galaxy, for everything. Yeah, I really like Chani in this movie because I found her character in the book to be a little annoying. She's definitely more of a follower in the book. Definitely more submissive. But here, I like how they wrote Zendaya and how Zendaya performs her as like kind of the opposite, like as the love interest and as, you know, the lover here, but also as the opposite to Paul.
Does her story not go the same way in there?
No.
Okay. No. So I'm interested to see how.
I said she's more of a follower.
How that plays into the third book, though.
She's more like Stilgard. So I like this change that they made to her. I really did like.
I'm curious what else will be different.
What else will be different? Time jumps. There will be a huge time jump here, only a couple of months. And this was a thing that I was wondering what this movie was going to do, because walking into this movie, I already did the audiobook for the book. And when I was doing the audiobook, I was like, wow, a lot of time, like years passed. Like his sister was born and became like a child.
Full suit. Boss baby,
yeah. So I was wondering, walking into this movie, I was really wondering, because I was like, I saw the trailer, and the trailers Zendaya and Timothy are like still the same, looking the same, but like a lot of time's supposed to pass. So here they just shrunk the time by like a lot.
They really are going from.
There are 2 major
They're
characters
going from one thing to the next here, dude.
Yeah, there are 2 major characters missing in this thing that were in the book. Yeah.
Really?
Some things play out a little bit differently. It does end with like, you know, Paul fighting Fade in the same way, if you want. But some things play out differently.
That was insane.
That was so sick. I was watching this movie again. I was like, oh, that's my favorite part. And then I was like, no, that's my favorite part.
No,
and then the fight comes. I'm like, that's my favorite part.
The no music it was so intense.
Yeah, what did you think about Fade Rotha? Austin Butler played Fade Rotha here. What did you think about his performance? He's this rising star currently in Hollywood. He started on Disney Channel, actually. Yeah, he was on like Hannah Montana, like when we were watching Hannah Montana back in the day. I'm pretty sure Hannah Montana. He was on Disney Channel when we were like kids. But he's really become a big star now. He was in the Elvis movie like 1 or 2 years ago. That's when he really got his big Hollywood break. And then he got this role, and now he's on a roll right now of like being in great stuff.
Oh, his role came to an end. So
yeah. I thought he was great with the limited screen time that he had in this long movie.
Yeah, he was. Oh my god, dude. I'm out of water.
Okay, well,
he was intense, dude. Yeah. Oh, he had those girls who would like eat people.
Yeah, that's interesting. I never really read that.
You missed that, huh?
No, I didn't miss it. I just thought it was more like a joking, a dark humor type thing. Like, you know, because they were like,
that was literal.
They were like fixing his body, and he was like, "Oh, like what slice would you guys like?" Like I thought it was kind of like a sadistic thing that he was saying. But no,
meat?
He was actually feeding them. I must have missed that the first time. Yeah.
Like, are they wiped out now? Are they like the Atreides now? Like they got to be. Yeah, that's what it is.
Uno reverse them.
I really like the parallels.
There's quite a few of them.
So, like burning the bodies in the beginning of the movie, and then when they burn them back at the end, the things that they were saying in that fight. Like what did he say before the fight? May your knife break and shatter or something like that. He
said, "May thy knife chip and shatter."
And then
Fate repeats it to him because
and then at the end he said,
"You fought well, Atreides." My favorite thing is that that was the first time Fate heard that line, and he was kind of like, "Wait, that shit sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna say that back." That goes hard. I'm gonna say that back if you don't mind.
No, I want your knife to break, sir.
So I will tell you, there are some people, and when this movie came out, you know, people were making TikToks and videos reviewing this, and there were some people that seem to have interpreted this movie as Paul being a hero and a savior. What are your opinions towards that?
There's so many parallels to, you know, you said, what, Islam?
Yes.
Yeah, like Christianity, like Jesus rising from the dead.
This whole story is about
prophets like come before him, and like
This whole story is a cautionary tale about all of that kind of and following that, and a cautionary tale about following charismatic leaders. But there were some people who interpreted this story as Paul being the white savior, you know, who shows up on this foreign land and saves the people. But I think this movie, which is funny because people talked about the fact that Frank Herbert wrote Dune Messiah as a response to Dune because people perceived Dune incorrectly in his eyes.
Because that way, they just said?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. But what I like the movie did here is, even if you're not following all the subliminal messages in the dialogue and the story, you can tell what they're trying to go for with the music and the way Paul is shot. The more power he gains, he starts walking with like a robe on in dark settings, and the music gets more sinister, right? Yeah, like he has more. It's a swagger, but it's more like a dangerous like confidence. It's kind of like, whoa, buddy, like, whoa, what's up with all this?
A little bit of confidence,
and he starts to get very, very aggressive. So I like that the movie's like, okay, if you're not getting the full story here, here's some visual and music cues for you to understand like what's going on with Paul here. What do you think about the visuals?
I mean, here they're seeing they just had such massive shots. Just, the scale was
so good.
The worm stuff. I mean, how do they get off the worms?
I don't know. Like somebody in the comments is gonna write an essay.
Like jump off the side,
and they're going too fast.
They're flying.
They're flying. Yeah.
And the sand is just getting like underneath the worm, so if you fall off next to the worm, you're going under.
You're going under, yeah.
How do you get?
It's like jumping out of a fast-moving car. Good luck with that.
Okay, so here's what they do: the person in the front, they let go of the things so it can go down, and then as it's going down, everyone's just like jumping out the front.
Into what? Into the hole that it's making?
I mean, yeah, that's literally the only place. Like, I mean, there's nowhere else to go.
My favorite thing is that they made this little carriage for his mom, right? And then
everyone else is stuck outside.
It was there. Like, how did they get that on there? Like, did they just pick her up and throw her onto the thing?
Dude, like, yeah, like everyone was moving south. Like the whole community,
everybody was.
How did they get their food, all their water? Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so like they tamed the worms. Like they had, like, I mean, like,
They not really tame, maybe. They just know how to, like, if they need to summon them. I don't think they can tame them because the worms can eat them at any point. Like the worms are fucking huge. They're not really in control.
Maybe in one of the books it answers that question.
They're not really in control because basically you get on them.
They're forcing them to stay up.
Yes, you get on them and you lift their scales to make them turn because they don't want to get sand under their scales. So you lift one, so it turns the other way.
Yeah,
kind of like that.
They're slaves, so being used.
Yes. yes, just like that. So after seeing part 1 and part 2, what did you think about these movies back to back? We relatively saw them back to back.
Pretty much.
We just saw the first one a month ago.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago, and now we have the luxury of seeing the second one.
I really enjoyed it. Now I really want to see
getting the full story.
I want to see the Game of Thrones unfold now that the king is dead. So not dead, but has fallen, I guess. So he didn't kill him. Like, I'm curious for what that means for the Emperor and his daughter.
Well, his daughter is now going to marry Paul, so they can rule together.
How would you do? Like, I would just be afraid.
It's a political.
I know,
alliance.
but like she's gonna try to murder him or something. Like,
no, they have too much. They're too afraid of him. They're too afraid of him, and he has too much power. Like,
he has magic power.
You're telling me they know he can see the future, even if he doesn't see that future. Just knowing that he can see the future, you're like, I don't know if I can get away with anything. He's too powerful. There's too many people protecting him. Like I said, like the first movie, a lot of people thought it was slow. Second time around, I didn't think it was actually that slow as I remember it being. But then they promised to go even. They were like, we did a lot of setup in the first movie, but we're gonna go even bigger in the second one, and they delivered on that. Like, this movie is incredible.
I mean, to me, we just saw that one recently. It does feel like one big movie almost.
I wonder how many Paul Atreides and Faye Rotha's costumes we're gonna see on Halloween. It'll be interesting.
I mean, for bald,
I think this movie went like even bigger in terms of pop culture, like the second one, and it definitely has more of a public appeal because it's not. Again, some of the public thought the first one was slow. I don't think anybody thought that the second one was slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it has more of a public appeal. Yeah.
we go to the south. He becomes the leader. Then we come right back up, blow them all up, and then now we're right to the sky.
We're going back to war.
The Fremen are now all on these ships flying. And have they ever even flown in their life? Oh, I guess they had some ships.
Yeah, I mean, they have flown aircraft. They know what ships are, but it is like really interesting. Like he really reshaped them completely. Like, they're now carrying his banner, his family banner. Like, they're carrying the bird on the flag, right?
Yeah, he really hijacked.
And like, yeah, he hijacked their religion, which I love. In the beginning, when Chani is like, "Yo, we don't have a leader. Like, we don't have a duke here. We all fight together." And Paul's like, "No, I get it." And by the end of the movie, he's like, "I am the duke." That's wild.
The scene in the cave, what he was saying in the cave.
Oh, what a performance by Timothy.
When is the next one coming?
A while, I think. A while. I'm gonna give it at least 3 years. I don't think.
Hopefully, I'll be done with the book by then. So.
I don't know. It's a very dense book, man. There's a lot going on, a lot of terminology.
I have like a base that I watch the movies, so I got.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
I got something.
You're much more of a reader than I am. Obviously, I audiobooked the thing, and I was like, this is sometimes tough to follow. I don't know.
People. Is the story like more complex?
Millions of people read this thing
in depth in the book.
More in depth. Yeah. We're 100% concluding the Star Wars fan watches Dune series here. It's for the title, for the algorithm. Come on, that's why you clicked on it, right? Let's be real here.
Is that how you titled the first one? You did.
I did, yes. Yeah. Are you gonna watch Star Wars in a different light now? If you ever
it's just
go
a
back
very
and rewatch
different. It's just a very different universe.
Is it very? It is different, but is it very different?
The universe, like, okay, I mean, you can see there's a parallel in the fact that here's a guy who is good, he's the chosen one, and he comes up and now he's evil. But it's very different in that, Anakin wasn't like converting people to follow him in the same way that Timothy was like this. Like, it wasn't that kind of. It was. I guess Star Wars is more black and white. Like, it's very classic good and bad, good and evil.
Yes.
This is different. Like, yeah, it's more Game of Thrones, except not. I mean, maybe the book's different. But
This
like,
one,
I would be very curious to see it more in a Game of Thrones light with like more like the other houses more involved. You know,
I mean, we get quite a few houses here. We get the
There's
Atreides, the Harkonnen,
including the Emperor,
and then the Emperor. Yeah, and then everybody else is kind of there.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is.
I like what you said though, that Star Wars is more black and white, and there were some people under the first Dune video that we made, because it's labeled Star Wars, because Star Wars is in the title. Obviously, we are comparing Star Wars to Dune, and some Dune fans are like, Dune is a more mature version of Star Wars, which it definitely is,
version,
right? Yeah, some people said that. Which, I mean, it's hard to disagree with them. Like you said, Star Wars is a little more black and white, but Dune has a lot of, a lot of politics, and it's not, Star Wars has politics in itself, but more on the basic level. This one has a lot of play with religion and politics and how that can influence all of this. And it goes a little bit more in depth, and it is a little bit more mature. But I still like Star Wars, man. Andor, you guys seen Andor?
I mean, no. I mean,
shit's good.
Especially, I mean, we can ignore Disney Star Wars though. Like, for the most part, we can ignore the last
movies,
the
yes.
sequels.
Sure, yeah, the sequel trilogy we can ignore. Paul Atreides walked so Anakin could run, right? That's what they say. Any final thoughts on Dune to wrap it up?
I really liked it. I really liked it. Yeah, it was cool.
Really liked it as well. Yeah,
want to watch it again? In
good stuff. In theater, it is back in theaters actually currently right now. So you could if you would want to.
Yeah, I might actually.
It is back.
Tempting.
It is back in theaters. Yes, it is. It's even,
back. It left and came back, or it just
no. It came back to IMAX because it left IMAX. But the movie's so good and it has to be seen in IMAX that they were like, all right, let's bring it back for like a small run.
Show them to paradise or something like that.
Show them to paradise.
Is that what he said?
He said show them to paradise. Yeah,
because bring them, take them, something like that.
Bring them to something like that, because the prophecy is that he's gonna bring everybody else to paradise, right? So he used that line to be like, yo.
I mean, that's so dark.
Send them to paradise, dude.
If you wanted anything to show that he was like. Stilgar was like to his mom. He was like, either you're gonna do this or you're gonna end up in the well.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, that was.
That's just that was.
She was either become the Reverend Mother or.
Like, well,
either Reverend Mother or dead.
I liked his character.
He was very funny. He was more of a comedic presence here. Yeah, very good. And it was comedy that was like simple and like a little bit under the radar, like wasn't in your face about it.
No,
you know what I mean? It fit the tone
ridiculous.
Well. It didn't break the tone, the tension at least.
I just think of Star Wars. They fly now.
They fly now. You know, since we're on the Star Wars kick, one of the worst lines.
They fly now.
One of the worst. No. That's a bad line, but one of the worst lines, and I can't believe Oscar Isaac delivered both of these lines. One of the worst lines ever is when he says, Palpatine came back somehow.
He somehow returned.
Just doesn't like just no answer. Just the most laziest writing you ever seen. Somehow returned. He somehow came back. One of the worst things ever. So bad. They fly now. And we're gonna go ahead and fly out of this video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate that. Let us know down in the comments, what did you think about Dune Part 2? How many times have you seen it? You know, there's a guy on Twitter who posts every single time he goes to see Dune, and he is reaching 30.
I mean, why? It was good. Like, I kind of want to go see it again now, but like...
I would never watch a movie 30 times in a row.
Any movie, dude.
No, not any movie, sorry. Alex really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you guys really enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.